All right. It's 9 a.m. I hope to finish by 10 p.m. Sorry. I just ran quickly, had dinner, and let's share my Discord. If anybody wants to join Discord, let's do a mic check. That's not it. And YouTube. All right, we got a good mic. And the Discord is shared. And let's go to Discord. I guess let's start from. Is anybody here? There's one guy. Hello.
Hello.
You want to debate?
If there's any topic we disagree on that I believe is worth winning you over on,
Oh,
sure.
fantastic. But I'm streaming on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, but I say things that can get people banned. I say the truth that people don't want to hear. So you got to be careful. But you might need to delete the video if I say anything that YouTube doesn't like. That's in fact true. Because as we know, there's censorship everywhere, and certain truths, I'll say them. I'll just call it how it is.
All right. I mean, we'll deal
What
with
would
it.
you like to debate about?
So I listed. I have a link. I posted the link to my. No, that's the homepage. Let me give you my debate topics. I'm sorry. Let me
I
give.
can't go to a website.
Not see the link.
I'll look at them, but I can't click the link.
Not. I'll send it to you. I'll DM it to you.
Yeah, you can. I can see you stream it. I can watch the stream.
Or you want to see my stream, but I cannot share the other screen. That's a problem. Oh, well, unless
if you're using OBS, you can.
I'm not.
Are you using OBS?
No, I'm using StreamYard. But let me do this. Let me click it. No, it opens a different tab.
You able to send a screenshot?
I guess we could do a screenshot. Yeah, we could do a screenshot. So let me.
Because of my situation, I can't just click links unless I verify all the whole website and everything. I've got security reasons to be concerned about because of the data I have on my hard drives. And
completely understand you. So
I've got data to protect as a whistleblower and stuff like that.
1 second. I copied, but nothing happened. Let me try copying again. New. Maybe this time it will work. Oh, it's not letting me copy paste the screenshots. It's not letting me.
You just use if you've got a window, just hold Shift Windows key and S.
No,
and the screen will go dark, and you can drag from one corner to the other.
No, it's not letting
that will
me.
override.
No, it's
that
not.
will override if it isn't.
No, I took a screenshot. It's not letting me paste the screenshot.
Oh, hang on a second. I got it. Hang on, let me just give you. I just need to give you perms, image perms. Just 1 second. I can sort that out. So you got the screenshot all fine. I just need to pick them. So I should be able to paste it.
Thank you.
I thought you said take the screenshot. Won't let me take the screenshot, but you said paste.
Yeah.
I heard you say paste. I see what you mean. I couldn't tell the difference between take and paste there. Sorry.
Anyway, it's tiny, but I guess you can see it. Number one.
I don't see a screenshot yet. General chat. Are you doing it in this channel? Are you doing it in this VC text chat? That's not a screen. The second one might be a screenshot.
Wait, can you see my stream?
Debate topics. I prescribe to amoral egoism. Just without the buzzwords, just use normal talk for what you're trying to debate.
Mm, that's just my philosophy that I guess I invented, but maybe other people believe in it. So I'm amoral. I don't believe in any morality. Not
Yeah.
sub, not objective, neither subjective. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. And I believe that anyone who says that is a hypocrite. They don't believe the things that they claim.
Okay, so we can debate that. So you believe in subjective morality?
I believe it exists. People can have subjective opinions. I don't have subjective opinions. I have objective beliefs, objective positions, but I don't have subjective opinions. But other people do. I believe they exist, but I don't share them and I don't value them.
Wait, you believe in objective morality?
Yes,
Oh, what's your evidence for the existence of this objective morality?
you're the one proposing. It's not. It's a long thing to cover the evidence. So we're not up to me providing evidence. I mean, you're the one proposing a uh, lack of moral that morality has no value or
No, I'm
whatever.
just not aware of the existence of object of no. I mean,
Yes, you are.
no, no. Okay, so objective by definition means outside of my experience. So by definition, I cannot experience anything objective. Therefore, I cannot.
But you can.
How?
Yeah, I don't think you understand what subjective and objective is. This has nothing to do with your experience or anything like that. No,
Mm-hmm.
subjective is not what the word means. Is based on the subject, which is really what you mean contextual. It's not contextual. Subjectivity is based on feelings and shallow impulses, as opposed to reason. Someone who's arguing from subjectivity is abandoning all reasoning and appealing to shallow, self-serving emotions, impulses, and stuff. People often confuse subjectivity for context. This is why I am important with why you use specific words, using buzzwords in your little screenshot there, which I don't think you understand any of those words, and you've copied them from what other people think they mean, which they don't. So you seem to be confusing context for subjectivity. Do you understand the difference? For example,
No, no.
we're
Hold on.
discussing.
Hold
We could
on.
be discussing a conversation right now
No, wait.
about.
Hold on. Hold on. You're bringing up a very good point. Wait a minute. So I'm already losing the thread. So you're saying, um,
About context versus subjectivity, I don't think you understand what subjectivity means.
oh, I forgot. Could you repeat what you said? And when I ask you to stop, can you stop
Okay,
so
so
that?
so I
Mhm.
was I was saying that I don't think you understand what subjectivity is. You seem to confuse subjectivity for contextual, and I was giving an example to show that. So I'll go give me an example. For example, we can argue that the guy with the red shirt is the bad guy, and the guy with the blue shirt is a good guy, right? But other people can be talking about a completely different guy in a red shirt and a completely different guy in a blue shirt. So the blue shirt guy could be evil, and the red shirt guy could be good. The roles are reversed in different situations.
No, could you
So
repeat? No,
just
no,
because a guy wears a red shirt does not inherently mean he's good or evil. It depends on the context of the situation.
no, no. Could you repeat what you said before? Because I wanted to reply, but stop
Yeah,
when I
what
ask you.
exactly?
I don't remember, but yeah,
I can't repeat something if you can't specify what you want me to repeat.
right.
That's what I was actually saying. So I
Okay,
went
so
back
you
to the
believe in objective morality?
yes.
Right, so I'll repeat my claims. I claim that objective, I mean, my understanding of objective knowledge, the word objective means outside of my experience.
We're not talking about knowledge, we're talking about morality. You don't need to know something to do something or even value something. Values exist with or without knowledge. They can be in a dormant state. Just like saving data to a hard drive, you can be using it or not using it. Your computer can be turned off, but it's stored and it can be brought back and animated later.
No, no, wait one second. Stop.
So, for example, people who have values, they can go to sleep and become dormant. Where those values are not, they're just dormant.
No, one
They're not
second.
animated.
One second. objective means, but the definition of objective, anything that is objective by definition means, the word objective means outside of my
No, it
experience.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
okay.
No, it doesn't. So
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm saying. You're getting your definitions and words all jumbled up, and you don't know what you're talking about. It's just random gibberish.
Okay, so
Objective means something that is a judgment that is derived from logic and reason. Subjective is a judgment that is derived from feelings and shallow impulse and at the total rejection of reason.
okay, so
People who argue
let me
over
ask you,
feelings as opposed to logic and reason.
okay, let me ask you, do you believe that 1 + 1 = 2?
In common understanding of mathematics, yes. I'm programming using mathematics right now. I'm actually programming right now
Okay,
in Unreal Engine.
so you believe it. You're
In yeah,
convinced.
in the generic definition, but in different situations, it may not be so. In a non-Euclidean situation,
Fantastic, fantastic. So, in under certain circumstances, you believe 1 + 1 = 2.
in most circumstances,
Fine,
yes,
fine,
but not
fine.
every.
Now, you would
In the
you
general, but not universal rule.
fine, fine, fine. I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to the word believe. So, wouldn't you say that believe is just a pattern in the brain?
No,
Oh, really? Wait. Do you, okay? Let's go one level deeper.
habits are patterns in the brain.
No, no, wait. Hold on. Let me ask you.
Not belief.
Let's synchronize. So, do you agree or disagree that human beings are just biological machines? We're just biological.
Like, uh, they are human beings as people understand them. I call them biological automatons. But yes, kind of what you're saying, biological machine. Yes, they're a biological automaton, as I call them, with the potential to be something more. They're an egg that can be hatched at a certain point where true sentience is ignited within the human being. But in most cases, especially different gene pools are in vastly different potentials here.
1 second. 1 second. No, hold on, hold
That
on. No, but you agree that everyone and everything and its fundamental constituents is just a molecular machine. The
no,
the protein bar I just ate is a
no, 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 no. I
molecular.
didn't say that.
No, no.
I didn't say
So
that.
what is it? If it's not that, then what is it?
What you understand, the biological machine that I call a biological automaton. It
No, no.
is a
Let's go
it is an animated potential.
no
Okay,
before we go to biology. Let's go to physics. Let's go all the way
I'm working on
down.
physics in Unreal Engine right now.
Excuse me?
I'm working on physics right now in Unreal Engine.
You're working on physics right now
In Unreal Engine, yes.
in Unreal
Unreal
Engine? What's Unreal Engine?
Unreal Engine. That's where a lot of games and physics models and stuff are made. I'm an astrophysicist, among many other things.
Oh, you're an
And I'm working on
astrophysicist?
game stock right now, among many other things. Yes, and I'm working on video game stock right now. I'm building blueprints to allow me to generate video players within just drag and drop within any game level.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds like
But what I can do is I can open a level
No, it's
and
okay.
stream it right now.
No, it's okay. So let's go to physics. So you agree or disagree that the fundamental constituents of everything in the universe is just a molecular machine? It's just
No,
at
I disagree.
all right. So what is it if it's not that? And what is it?
Molecules are not the fundamental base level component of the universe. They're submolecular, which is atomic, and there's subatomic particles or whatever you want to call them,
Yes, yes.
subatomic
Yeah,
components.
fine.
And there's subatomic components.
Well, we don't know.
No one knows how far it
No,
goes.
we
When it comes to the transfer of information, there's what's called the two quanta rule. The common theory is that energy can exist only in units of one quanta, but rather I say that in the universe, energy can only be transferred in two quantas, and one quanta can be a container, but things can exist below that.
hold on.
In what is typically an unstable chaotic flux, which I call the void before the universe. It still exists as part of the universe, a void before the universe.
Hold on, hold on. As far as we know, what's known as the scientific consensus, right? We have
There's no such thing as a scientific consensus.
fine,
Consensus actually goes against science. Consensus
fine,
has value, science has value, but science and consensus are opposed.
fine, fine, fine. I agree with everything you say, but the point is, I mean, I don't. Everyone agrees that particle accelerators work, and we see particles, right? When we
Well,
accelerate
they don't
particles,
work. The Ultra Hadron Collider is spend most of its time broken down.
but when it works, they collide hadrons.
Yes, and they come up with all bizarre consequences that they don't understand. Then that's the whole point of building it, is
Wait,
to
wait,
break things apart, collide them, and to try to observe what happens, so you can, in order to find out how many and what types of subatomic components they can see by
right,
breaking it apart.
right. But everyone agrees. I mean, we have Atlas and the CMS, and what we see is particles flying out from the collision, and we recognize all the particles. There's never a particle
No,
that
that's not true. They don't recognize all
really.
the particles. They're discovering all kinds of things and trying to test all kinds. Rather than discover things, they're trying to prove old theories that are on their last legs. They're trying to prove what are theories that they haven't had proof for in the past, and they're
What?
not getting the proof that they want.
Wait, are you
It's
saying
actually
that? Are
going
you,
against their so-called theories
are you saying that?
that don't
Are you
have any
saying?
popular belief anymore.
Are you saying that at the LHC there are anomalies? There are unexplained particles in.
US.
Excuse me?
Understand that there's the majority of the components behind physics, the majority of them have yet to be seen.
Wait, hold
And
on.
by their nature, anything below an electron, anything smaller than an electron that doesn't interact with an electron cannot be seen, because electrons are the means by which we observe, unless different measures are used beyond an electron. Different observation methods were limited to electrons. That's why you see an electron microscope. You can see things in great detail, but there's only so far you can see. It doesn't mean things aren't there. You just can't. There's no means to see them according to current methods of using electrons to see with.
Wait, are you saying that at the LHC there are anomalies? Yes or no?
Yes.
Could you quote a scientific paper with an anomaly at the LHC?
No, I don't need to. And there's no such thing as a scientific paper. That goes against science. Papers are not science.
Can you give me evidence that there is currently an anomaly at the LHC?
Yeah, I can give you evidence in the fact that why they built it in the first place was to observe these very anomalies.
So you have no evidence that currently there is an anomaly, an unexplained phenomenon at the LHC, correct or incorrect?
I didn't say phenomenon.
Particles.
Anomalies, anomalies meaning they're trying to observe subatomic particles that they haven't seen before in order to prove their theories.
Hold on. Yeah, I just need a yes or no.
And they've come up with all kinds of anomalies have happened they don't understand, and they're trying to theory craft to work it all out.
Name one.
Don't need to.
But
That's the basis. That's the basis of the Large Hadron Collider.
You're saying that they're experiencing unexplained phenomenon. Wait, are they?
If you don't understand why it was built, then you don't know enough to have this conversation. Why do you think the Large Hadron Collider was built? Why do you think it was built?
Hold on. You please don't switch the topic and no ad hominem.
No, I'm not switching the topic. We need to both have a basic understanding of the topic in order to have a conversation. So I need to test your knowledge to see if you even know what you're talking about, because you didn't before. You're using terms you don't understand, and you're talking about a Large Hadron Collider. Do you know why the Large Hadron Collider was built?
But
if so, explain why you think it was built.
Wait, you're switching topics. There's a different topic.
I'm not switching topics. I'm not switching topics. This is bullseyeing the very topic. Why do you think it was built in the first place? Don't look it up.
I'm not going.
If you have to look it up, then you're not having a conversation.
To answer the question, because You're trying to
Because,
switch.
okay, well, the conversation's over then because you have no idea what you're talking about, using buzzwords you don't understand and not making any sense.
All right. I'm sorry. I thought we could make progress, but
Well, no, it's all on your end. The fault is all on your end.
I take
You're
full.
using buzzwords about things you don't understand. You're not able to have a conversation or a debate. I am. You're not.
I
You're not
take.
capable.
I take full.
Until you get sufficient knowledge and stop using buzzwords and speak normal English
I
and
take.
start doing legitimate debating,
I
you're
take.
faking it, you see. And I don't appreciate that. Using buzzwords about things you don't understand. And someone who is a what they like to call moral relativists or moral those who are amoral, you really don't have a leg to stand on. If you have no morals, you have no values. You yourself have no value. So why am I talking about that which is without value? Why do you exist? Why don't you just off yourself if that's the case? If you have no values, the truth is you do have values, and that's why you're alive. The fact that you exist is proof that your claim of being amoral is not true. So your whole foundation is a self-admitted lie. The fact that you're still alive proves that you don't believe that.
Okay. So, do you want to abandon the discussion about the LHC and start a different topic?
No, I think the whole discussion's over.
Fine.
Someone who claims to be amoral and still exists is a hypocrite who doesn't have a leg to stand on.
All right.
And on top of that, you're using buzzwords you don't understand, and then it falsely accusing me of changing the subject when I'm just bullseyeing the fact that you don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying random buzzwords you don't understand.
That's ad hominem.
I can't have a conversation with someone who doesn't have a minimum standard understanding of the topic. And we're going to use buzzwords. We need to be understanding the same meaning by those words. And we clearly don't. And we're speaking different languages.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're at an impasse. So you tell me.
Why can't you answer the question? Why do you are so desperate to dodge the question? Why do you think the Large Hadron Collider was made?
Hold on. I need to put my collar on.
I heard you typing away looking it up because you don't know what it is. You don't know why it was made.
Hold on. I need to put on my Zap collar.
It was made to observe anomalies without anything new they could see that they haven't seen before, hoping that what they would see would prove theories, expecting more than that. But really the reason why was they don't really care about saying anything else. They just want to desperately justify the Einstein nonsense that they've been clinging to for a long time. The Einstein cult, which is anti-science. Their dying cult, they're desperate to justify it because it's massively lost support and funding.
All right. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, do you want to pick up another topic? Do you want to go? I have 30 topics.
Oh, how about Anonymous? You know the group Anonymous?
No.
Do you know much about them?
No. Oh, you mean the hackers?
Oh, people call them hackers.
Are you part of them?
I'm the founder.
Wow. So I did not know that. Congratulations, I guess.
Congratulations for what exactly? I'm not a hacker, by the way. I've never called myself a hacker. I'm a programmer and a builder and used to be a spy and all kinds of things, but I've never called myself a hacker.
Anyway, I have 30 topics that if you want, I could share more screenshots and we could try to debate other points.
You can choose a topic, but be sure that you're qualified to discuss on the topic and not use buzzwords and dodge central questions to that topic like you did before.
But that's
you want to talk about the Large Hadron Collider? I think me asking you why you think it was built in the first place when it was relevant to it's the very central foundation of the argument and the point at hand, and you just dodge it and say that I'm trying to do a red herring or something. And no, you're doing a red herring, not me.
Anyway, here are more topics.
Yep.
So can you? I'll magnify my screens.
I should have got that beer before you came. I was going to get beer before, but
it's too late. It's too late now. So
why is it too late?
Oh, you can go if you
I mean, I
can.
could go on my phone and do it. I'm not going to, but I could be on my phone walking up to there.
Of course, but if no, but if you drink, isn't that going to
No,
dampen, how do you say, like, not
dampen
hamper?
or hamper both work.
No, it's gonna hurt
Although
your.
hampen is not a word, but we
Wait,
could
not
we could make
hamper. I
it
forget this word.
a slang.
No, no, no. Like if
But
it hurts your
yes,
performance.
it will lessen my abilities, but
There's a
it
word like
also enable
hamper.
me in some other ways.
What's the word like
And
hamper? Wait, uncomfortable truth. The word like
I've I've
remember,
been
what's the
I've
word?
been
Not
very drunk
hamper.
before, and I'm still logically and reasonably sound.
No, that usually you think, but
No, provably so.
no. I know it happens. You think you are, but you're not.
Well, unprovably so. Yes, I'm disabled in some ways. My
Not
accuracy with moving my
retract.
arms around, if
Hinder,
I
hinder.
was to press a button really
Okay,
quickly,
so it's gonna
I might miss
hinder.
them up.
It's gonna hinder if
My
you
balance
drink.
is off, but my reasoning abilities are no different.
If you drink, it's gonna hinder. The word is hinder. It's gonna hinder
It
your.
doesn't hinder my reasoning and logical abilities. No, it only
Uh,
hinders my physical senses
all right.
and my
So
balance and stuff like that.
anyway, so number four is V. Well, I mean, let's look at the previous list. So number two was the purpose of a debate is to convince your debate partner. Do you agree with that?
No, it's not. That's not. No, I don't agree with that.
Oh, so we could debate that. All right. So what's the purpose of a debate?
The perfect purpose of debate is to test all things, all ideas, all concept, all values in the fire of debate. All things are tested. Most importantly, you are testing yourself more than your opponent. And if you're going into a debate convinced that you're right and trying to win over the opponent, that you're not having a debate. You're having an indoctrination session.
I mean,
That's not what a debate is.
no. I
If
mean,
you get to a debate not prepared to be wrong and be proven wrong and change your position, it's not a debate. That's not what a debate is.
here, let me read to you the rest. So it says, okay, I'll start over. So the purpose of a debate is to convince your debate partner, not anyone
I
else.
already told you it's not. I know you're reciting from
Fine.
some bullshit
Listen,
website
no,
that's wrong.
it's 4 lines. It's 4 lines. Let me just read it and try not to interrupt so I can get through it. So
Why do I need to? I don't want to hear it.
no,
It's already false from the very start. So you don't let someone continue saying something that's false.
you are
I'm
just
not going
like
to let you gish gallop. This is called gish galloping. I'm not allowed to going to allow you to gish gallop.
you are.
If you want to back up that point that's what a debate is, then I showed what a debate is. If you want to contend with that, let's contend with that. Without, I'm not going to let you just sit there continue and recite mantras and stuff that are just false.
All right. Let's try number three. Reductio ad absurdum is a logical fallacy.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Reductio ad absurdum is a
Okay, I
logical
don't speak Latin. Can we speak English, please?
claiming that your interlocutors the
Yeah, interlocutor is a not a real word. It's just a slang bullshit made by a bunch of degenerates on Discord. So use English. Don't use slang. Use English.
all right. So
Proper English.
claiming that your debate partner's claim is absurd is a logical fallacy.
No, it's not.
Okay, so we
If
can,
it is absurd, I must call it absurd.
but what I mean,
And I'm also obligated to show why it's absurd. And I didn't say the word absurd here, but yes, your position is absurd, and I already justified that claim. If you just make claims that you can't justify and explain, you don't have an argument, premise, and evidence behind it to back up that claim, then that's just
let me
nonsense.
ask
Throw it
you.
out the window.
Let me ask you: are you a vegan?
I did so. I backed it up with
Are you
argument, premise, and evidence.
are you a vegan?
No.
Are you a right winger? Are you like
Veganism is a cult, and it should not be confused with vegetarianism.
are you a Trump supporter? Are you like a right winger?
You would say that things that are in modern day associated with the right wing, I'm heavily leaning favor of them. But if I take the political compass test, I actually go on the left. So the definitions of the left and right, and especially authoritarianism and libertarianism, are all skewed out of context. I simply believe, I pursue and believe in morality and truth.
So how old are you? Are you old?
I'm in my 40s. Or let's say I'm older, a lot older than that. But I'm, for
So
all effects,
as you've grown
and purposes
older,
here,
as you've grown
effective purposes here, in my 40s.
so as you've grown older, you've become more right wing?
My values have been the same since before I entered this world.
Mm-hmm.
The
So,
knowledge I've had access to changes. My capacity changes all over the place too. But my moral compass has always remained the same.
okay. All right. Let's go to the next item on the list. Veganism is suboptimal, meaning, like if we have, if we take,
More buzzwords. Suboptimal.
it's not. You can. The universe is not at its maximum happiness if it's vegan. A
Well, I don't
vegan.
believe in the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness is a Trojan horse. You'll never find happiness by
All
pursuing
right.
happiness.
Okay. What do
The
you know
pursuit of
about?
happiness, the pursuit of happiness leads to sadness.
Okay. Okay. Here, maybe you said you're an astrophysicist. Do you know anything about black hole formation?
Well, it's just a big giant ball of mass. Planets, stars, gas, nebula, they slowly fall into it.
No, but
And it's a
how?
big pool of gas,
No.
a giant whirlpool.
No.
But it
No.
spits out as well
No.
as absorbing.
No.
There's a lot of
No.
different views on black holes. The only thing
No.
universally fit in the ground, that's a big giant ball of
No.
mass.
No. 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 Black hole
Yes, it
formation.
is.
No. Listen to the question. Do you know anything about black hole formation? How they form? The.
Yes, I just told you. It's a big ball of mass. Things fall into it.
No. How does it begin? How is it created? How would you create a black
By
hole?
gravity. By gravity, as all things are. Look, the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth
Mm-hmm.
is a ball of mass. Things. Yeah, if you've got Lego pieces out in space, and they very gently gravitate towards each other over a long period of time, two Lego pieces get stuck together, and that's twice the gravity. Another one, and then something with twice the gravity is going to pull more force, pulling towards other things towards it than single pieces. So the pieces that formed earlier have more chance at getting other pieces to gravitate towards it. And as it builds up more and more, there's more gravitational effect that happens, and the more it pulls from the outside. Eventually, you pull in so much. There's also repulsing forces and all kinds of things going on. But generally, the more mass you have, the more it develops into a planet, a moon, or even a star. If you have enough mass, it will eventually ignite into, not really normal type of fire, but nuclear fusion. It will turn into a star. And when stars get big enough, when their star dies, it collapses in itself. It's so much gravity that it can't explode outwards; it explodes inwards, and the gravitational force ends up overwhelming the other forces, the weak and the strong force, for example. One force overrides the other, and the fundamental forces that keep things separated are overridden to the over strengthened,
Let me ask you.
overwhelmed to the point where they just collapse into a single point, which I call a singularity.
Hold on. Let me ask you. So,
And all that mass, people say that mass gets that all gets deleted. No, the fact that the mass is there proves that it isn't deleted.
hold on. Let me put on my shock collar. I have to wear my shock collar. 1 second. I need to be shocked. I can't just not be shocked. How can a slave not be shocked? All right. I hope she doesn't kill me. Now it's on.
Mass plus time equals black hole eventually. Simple as that.
All right. So this is gonna hurt. I might yell because I'm gonna get zapped soon. This is gonna be so much fun. Anyway, do you know what a? Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Why are you wearing a shock collar?
Because I'm a slave. Oh, that was good. That was so terrific. Wow.
You enjoy wearing a shock collar, do you?
Yeah, because I'm loud. She's telling me to stop yelling. That's
So someone has a shock collar, they zap you when you make too much noise.
yes. My owner. I have an owner. I'm a slave. I have to
Well,
whisper.
you know that's illegal. unless you do it by choice,
Yes, it is my
which is sick and fucked up if you do that by choice.
yeah, it is my choice. Anyway, so I have to whisper,
You're
otherwise.
sick and fucked up, and you believe in morality. If you don't believe in morality, then why are you a willing slave with a shot collar?
I enjoy
Why are
being.
you enjoying? Amoral people don't enjoy anything. If you enjoy being shocked, then you clearly have values. That means that your values are morals, one and the same. Moral equals value. So you have values. Therefore, you have some fucked up version of morality. It doesn't work. It's broken. But you do have morals. That means proves that you're not amoral.
You saying that if I have a preference, then I have morals?
Any kind of preference, yes, is
So
evidence against amorality.
wait, so if I prefer vanilla ice cream over chocolate ice cream, I
Yeah,
have
that is a value, and that is therefore a moral value. Moral values are one and the same.
all right. That's not how
All
I.
values, all legitimate values, whether they're misguided or not, any actual values are morals, one and the same. One may be better than the other.
Mm-hmm. What about
Just like
ethics?
leaves on a tree, some are higher than others.
Wait, what about ethics? Isn't ethics and morality one and the same?
Some argue they are, some argue they aren't. I think that it's just a wordplay game.
Wait,
That
so
that they should be seen as one and the same.
so
People
would you
just play word game
so
to
would,
get away with political and legal fuckery.
so would you say I agree with that? So would you say that preferring vanilla over chocolate ice cream is ethical? Is it?
Yes, and preferring chocolate over vanilla is ethical as well.
But wouldn't you agree that that's not usually what people mean when they say the word ethical?
Yeah, I think that people, when they use words, just like you've proven here, they use words they don't understand. Like definitions change moment to moment. And most people are just batshit crazy. They have no idea what's fucking going on around. They have no idea what they're fucking doing.
Okay,
No idea
okay,
what they are. No idea of anything. They're just walking
okay,
around acting on corrupted, confused impulse.
okay,
Have
okay,
no idea what they're doing.
okay, okay. Back to black holes. Do you know what a supernova is?
Yes.
So,
It's when a large star, but it's not a black hole. It's when a large star explodes, but it's not too big that it causes a black hole. Actually, supernovas can and cannot. Sorry, some do turn black holes, some don't. Basically, it's a giant star explosion in space.
so let's
Put
say
simply, it's a giant star. When it's giant star, like a nova is when a star explodes. A supernova is a supersized star that explodes. Simple as that.
fine. So let's say we have a supernova at the end of which we have a black hole. So far, so good.
Like Betelgeuse,
I don't know if
somewhat
Beetlejuice.
nearby star that's about to go supernova anytime now.
Right, but we don't know if it's going to become a black hole until. So let's assume we have a supernova that will become a black hole, or it became a black hole. Let's say we just noticed a supernova, and it became a black hole.
Yeah.
By all metrics, it became a black hole. Could you explain to me how a supernova becomes a black hole? What exactly? Can you
I
take?
already explained to you. When a star is that big enough, it has that much mass inside itself. When it explodes, the framework of inside it collapses, and there's an implosion effect, then an explosion effect. What happens is stars collapse, and then they explode after collapsing in on themselves, right? But what happens is when they collapse in on themselves, it just keeps collapsing because the gravity is so strong. Any explosive force is overwhelmed by the implosion force, because there's so much gravity, and it just keeps imploding into a single point.
So hold on.
So when a star's big enough, has that much mass,
So
there's
wait,
other factors depending on the density of the star and all kinds of things as well.
hold
But
on. Hold on. Let's go step by step. All right. So explain to me why
not just the size, but the density.
what? Okay, so explain to me why the explosion takes place.
Because they exhaust their main source of fuel that holds them in just shape. Like
Okay,
there's a battle between pulling and pushing forces in the sun.
fine. Yeah, I'll go on. Where's the explosion? Show me the
Yeah.
explosion.
So eventually, when the fuel runs out, the pulling force wins over and it implodes. And so what happens is sometimes it'll implode a little bit, and then it'll blast out again. It'll change shape. In fact, our sun breathes every 11 or so years, which is
Hold on
conveniently about the same time as
one
Jupiter's
second.
orbit. And some argue, and I agree, that Jupiter's orbit has something to do with the stars, our star's cycle,
One
11-year
second.
cycle.
One second.
Nonetheless,
One second. One second. So explain to me where you get the explosion, right? It's an explosion that's brighter than the entire galaxy, the entire
well, as I said, the gravity pulls things together.
Yeah,
And look at inside the Earth; it's hot inside the Earth.
yeah.
As you get build up more gravity, there it gets hotter and hotter inside until it ignites as a star. So,
Well,
and if you keep adding gravity, that star is going to burn out its fuel, right?
right.
And if you've got enough gravity, what causes it to collapse is because it's not solid like Earth is.
No,
If
no,
Earth's interior cooled down,
no. Hold on. Step by
if
step.
Earth's interior cooled down,
No, no. Let's go
it,
step.
if Earth's interior cooled down, it would be a solid rock.
Hold on. Hold on. Listen
Not
to
the sun. The sun's not solid.
listen to the question. Where do you get the?
I was trying to answer the question, but you won't let me answer any question. You keep interrupting and changing the subject before I can answer a question.
Just listen to the question. Where do you get the explosion from?
I'm trying to answer the question, but you won't let me.
I'm sorry. Go
But
ahead.
why ask a question and interrupt their answer by repeating the question that they're
I'm
trying in the
sorry.
very process of answering?
I'm sorry. Go on. I'm listening.
So, reason why suns explode when they exhaust their fuel, and they have an implosive force and then an explosive force. Because if you crush things together, you get all kinds of, it's like crushing an atom. What happens when you're trying to smash an atom? You try to crush things together, all kinds of nuclear forces expel. That's what the explosion is.
All right, but
It causes a cascade effect. Do you know, like an atom bomb is you explode the right type of atom, and the pieces of that atom break off in like grenade shrapnel, and they hit other atoms, which breaks apart them, and it's just a cascade effect until
okay.
all those atoms are exploded. The sun has a similar effect.
All right. Let's go.
Giant nuclear bomb.
Okay, let's go to the next topic. So, black hole.
When it compresses, it turns into a nuclear bomb and explodes back out.
All right, let's go to the next topic. So, black holes are the entry points into another universe. What do you think?
I don't believe that. I'm open to all kinds of possibilities, but I lean against that.
So, the space inside a black hole, is it finite or infinite?
It's a point. It's like a 0 point. Like, put it this way: if you put a specific coordinates out in space, specific exact coordinates, how big is that area? It has no size.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So,
it's a point in space. It doesn't have a shape or size.
Fine. Look, listen.
It's a singular quantum singularity. They call it. Why do you think they call it?
Fine.
It is a single point. It doesn't have size.
Fine.
It has mass with no size.
Fine, but you agree or disagree that energy, I mean, according to Einstein's general relativity.
I don't support Einstein. He was a liar and a fraud.
Wait, you don't believe in general? You don't believe in general relativity?
I believe that Einstein's so-called theories were not his own. He stole it all from other people.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Got a lot of things wrong.
Okay.
I mean, the little Zionist cult has been propping him up as a priest of their cult for a long time.
Okay, I don't.
And none of it works.
I don't.
And they just lie their way through without producing anything as a result.
Okay, I don't care.
And bully anyone else into silence.
All right.
And they're trying desperately to cling to theories that don't work, with things like the Large Hadron Collider and other things that cost like $44 billion, I think, for one of these little experiments that prove them all wrong.
Hold on.
No one believes that shit anymore.
Hold on. Okay, forget the word Einstein. Let's just use general.
Hang on.
What? You said hang on?
I was too far away.
All right. So let's just...
I can hear you right now.
Let's just consider general relativity. I don't care who came up with it. let's just consider general relativity.
Which version of it?
Which version of it?
Einstein's version of it?
I mean, there's the general relativity equations. I
You know,
mean,
there's all different versions of these things.
no, there's just a set
Yes,
of
there are. Yes, there are.
equations.
You don't understand. You see, you don't know what you're talking about.
As far as I know, general relativity, there's like a set of equations. That's all. Like the tensor equations.
Yeah, and they don't work. They don't work.
They don't.
Some of it works, the rest of it
But
doesn't.
but 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 what do you mean? I mean, Einstein made a
No, he didn't make
prediction.
anything. He didn't create anything.
No,
He
but
stole it from other people. Got it wrong.
made a prediction, and he said that.
Yeah, and some of the predictions are right. The rest of them are wrong.
Hold on. I just need one prediction. He made a prediction that during the total eclipse of the sun, that a star that the sun was hiding would be visible. So, which means that the ray of light.
It could mean a lot of things, and it doesn't. It doesn't.
How do you explain that?
Have anything to do with the fact that the rest of it was wrong? I can say I believe that you're going to die someday. Does that inherently make me God Almighty?
One second.
No, that's just nonsense.
Wait. So, how do you explain that a star that they knew is behind the sun?
I just did.
Wait.
I just did explain.
Wait, listen to the question.
I just did explain. Why do you keep repeating the same questions when I keep answering them? You keep interrupting my answers. You don't listen to my answers, and you keep asking it over and over again.
Wait, did you hear the question?
Yeah, I already answered you. I just answered you.
What was the question? Let me just.
You're asking me why. You're asking me why can you see the sun outside of an eclipse when you measure the shape, dimensions, and everything? Why can you still see the sun, the bending of light?
No. There's a star behind the sun. There was a star.
Yeah, the star behind the sun. Yes, you can see. Yes, because light bends around the sun.
So
bending of light.
But that's the prediction of general relativity.
So it's a prediction of unicorn, leprechaun, donkey people as well. Does that mean their theories of potatoes are right too?
Wait a minute.
Just because you're right about one thing doesn't mean you're right about everything. And the person behind that has a notorious track record of being a liar, thief.
Wait, one second. So what's your explanation? I mean, do you believe in general relativity?
There's all kinds of explanations.
Name one.
I don't need to provide 100 different explanations. All I need to do is point out that if you think that if your standard of evidence is so low that just because one person predicted one thing one time means they're right about everything, then I've just proven the same. Therefore, I'm God. Bow down and worship me.
Wait, what's
according to your own logic? Follow your own rules.
What's your theory? How did the sun?
I don't need to prove a theory. All I need to do is make a prediction.
Wait a minute. You need to come up with an alternative explanation. How?
No, I don't, because Einstein didn't.
Right.
If he doesn't have to, why don't I? Why do I have to?
But he
no, he didn't answer. He didn't answer all. He doesn't have a working. He never had a working theory, and it wasn't even his own. It doesn't work.
But general relativity predicted that they would see.
No, you don't understand. No, so what? I predicted that you're going to die, so therefore I'm right about everything too. According to your own rules, I'm God. Give me all your money.
No, general relativity.
Hypocrites will be hypocrites.
No, general relativity says that gravity saying.
Yeah, so what? I say that you're going to die someday. Therefore, when you die, I'll get all your money because I was right. Does that mean I'm right about everything? No. Why do I have to keep repeating myself?
No, just about the gravity bends light. That's all I need.
So what? So what? That doesn't mean he's right about everything else, does it? No. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Answer the question. Yes or no?
It's not.
Yes or no? Yes or no? I asked you a question. Yes or no? Question. Give me an answer. Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
It's not important. Not relevant.
No, that's not the answer to my question. Yes or no to my question.
Okay, but you're switching the topic of the debate.
I'm not switching the topic. Okay, conversation's over.
I'm sorry.
Conversation's over. So you're wasting my time. You're sea-lining, you're galloping, and you're causing trouble.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm sorry.
Bye-bye. Go shock yourself to death.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Amoral person who doesn't believe in morals. Although he does and doesn't at the same time, because it's convenient to change the rules of the game as you go. Like you're doing with me, changing the rules as you go. I don't play that game.
I'm sorry.
I don't play that game. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry. All right. So that was very interesting. The guy is obviously very, very smart, but very difficult to have a conversation with. Um, but I would agree with him on many, many of his points. But he is like a conspiracy. He's like one step beyond where I would go. Like he's more of a conspiracy theorist. I'm a little bit less. But anyway, so let's see some comments. So Echo Ven talk about Hormaxing slave. I have nothing to say about Hormaxing. Um, I mean, Hormaxing. I think it's terrific. I mean, if you have the budget and to get women for pay. I mean, I always pay women. It doesn't matter if they are my girlfriends. It doesn't matter, or they are off the street. It doesn't matter. I pay every woman for her time. Um, and it gives me pleasure. It gives me pleasure to take care of women. It's, and I think everyone should behave this way. It doesn't make any sense to sleep with women and not support them financially, because we know that men pay for sex and women demand pay for sex. So we know that men enjoy sex much more than women. It's like a different universe. If one person demands to be paid for something, that means they don't want it. They want to be compensated for the suffering. And if the other person wants to pay for something, that means he really wants it so much so that he's willing to pay for it. That means that men want sex much, much more than women. So to have sex with women and not compensate them, that's not nice, because they generally don't enjoy it as much. They actually suffer from this. This gives them a lot of pain and anguish and mental and mental disability. I mean, you need to take care of them. It's not fair the way men treat women. It's terrible. It's unacceptable to me. Absolutely. Um So yeah, everyone should stop sleeping around. If you want a woman, that's fine. You have to take care of her financially. You cannot just use her and and forget about her. That's unacceptable. That is horrible, horrible behavior. All right. So Javier says, "Congrats, Dave, on the 1 million." Do we still have? Yeah, we still have 1 million subscribers, because usually I get a few more, and then it's like every day I get 98, 99. The next day it's 96, 97, 98, 95. It's like we gain a few, we lose a few, but hopefully in time we will lose everyone who came in, I guess, and didn't know what I'm about. I guess they came in from playing with the fire, and in time we'll get people, fans who are like perfectly suited for this content, which I want to concentrate right now on debates and on philosophical discussions, and even this question from Echo Ven. It's really a beautiful question. Hormaxing, yeah, hormaxing is appropriate. To pay for women's time and attention is the only way appropriate. It is completely inappropriate any other way. And it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, you take a girl out to a restaurant, so you could spend $100 on a date. So why not just give the girl $100 and end it there? Just instead of wasting the money and the time, just be be forthcoming and do it that way. It makes much more sense. Just invite her over, make her dinner, and you can negotiate before and pay her. And if you like her, then you can invite her again and again and pay her each time and always negotiate however much you want to pay her, and she's willing to take. And otherwise, uh, you're being a terrible person. You're an abuser. You're a woman abuser, in my opinion. Thank you, Javier. So Echoman says, "Wow, a wrenchy." I don't know what a wrenchy is. Wow, another egoist. LOL, crazy. Yeah, he agreed with me on basically everything except for he is a little bit crazier than me, I guess. I'm a little bit more down to earth. Maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I was more like him. Uh, was I? I don't think I was ever so loony. He's like loony. He's a bit loony. Egoist. Yeah, he. I think. Wait, was he an egoist? I don't even know if he's an egoist. I think he. I don't remember what he is. How do you know that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Javier. Why do you say that he's an egoist? I don't think he said what he is. I thought I heard him say it. I don't. I very well. Eliel. Oh, Uncomfortable says, congrats on 1 million subs. Thank you, Uncomfortable. You're very, very uncomfortable. Mr. Slave on his way to becoming a legend. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He has to start trademarking his signature lines. Definitely. All right, all right. Well, the all right is not mine. All right. Who did I pick it up from? A lot of people use it. I think even TFM uses all right, all right. But I think I modified it. I personalized it more. Look, all I'm saying is ad hominem. That's your first one. Yeah, they have to get warnings. Otherwise, if I don't give them if I don't hand out warnings, they just go crazier and crazier, and they start attacking me more and more, and it just becomes a boring shite show. So I gotta start handing out warnings. Maybe I'll start giving out like soccer. In soccer, they give a yellow card and then a red card, and then when you get a red card, you're out of the game or out of the season. Something like that. All right, do not talk about me. I don't want to talk about me. Correct. Does anybody here want to have a debate? Is someone making noise? Somebody is making noise. I debunked the Spanish flu. I debunked the 2008 recession. Yes. Anyway, here are more topics. LOL. I love when Mr. Slave deflects. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I deflect? Yeah, the word was hinder. I keep messing it up. I keep remembering hamper. I don't know why I like hamper so much. I don't know how I'm gonna remember this word. Hinder. Yeah. Anyway, detract, diminish, impede. Yeah, these are all good words, but I meant hinder. But impede is also very good. All right, Mr. Slave is a legend. He never has a debate where the opponent does not come out of it thinking Mr. Slave is a retard. Yeah, that's true. They always think I'm a retard. I don't know what to do. I honestly, I don't know what to do. It's like it doesn't matter what I do. They think I have no idea what's going on in the universe. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. So hilarious. Every single time the opponent comes out of the debate thinking that they are just lost, they just lost brain cells. I don't, I don't know what to do. I thought I would come into the universe of the debates and I would educate people because I'm very old and I've seen so much and I thought so much and I have so many answers to so many deep questions. But when I start speaking, they think I'm retarded. It's like in the Greek mythology, there was this prophet. What was her name? And she used to prophesy, but she used to sound like she used to speak in gibberish, and no one ever believed. or understood her prophecies, but all her prophecies were true. So I guess that's how I am. Does anybody remember her name? Um, I'm looking at the last comment. Don't worry here. Don't worry about Einstein. Just show the shock collar. The shock collar actually um the shock collar is on my owner's website. So if we go, let's go to my owner's. I have an owner. My owner has a website. And no, that's my website. Let's go to my owner's. Let's try this again. My owner's. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's a new computer. I didn't. I didn't add my owner's website. Let me find. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, I guess it's this one. So pages. Chastity remote zap collar. This is what I'm wearing on my neck, and you can't see. Can we? Let's. Oh, this was never published. I didn't finish publishing. Oh my god. Let me go to view the published site. So let's go to Amazon. I'll show you what it looks like. Wait, that's not. It works with the watch, with the Apple Watch. I didn't know that. The poor puppy is wearing the collar. You have no idea how painful it is. It's like I would not celebrate if I were the puppy. I would not celebrate. Plus, they probably cut off its testicles. Jesus, that's one of my fantasies to get my testicles cut off. But wait a minute. I yeah. So, but you can put these covers. Wait a minute. I was not sharing. Jesus Christ, I didn't share. Ugh. Anyway, so there are these two pins. You remove the plastic. If you remove the plastic, so there's copper, two copper, I guess, cathode and anode, and it shocks you, and it's delicious and nutritious. Anyway, so here I showed you. You have now seen. You cannot unsee it. Let's go back to the comments. So hilarious. Every I need to fold my owner's laundry. It's 10. It's after 10 o'clock, so I'm supposed to stop streaming and fold her laundry. I'm so excited to fold her laundry. This is gonna be so much fun. And if I get it wrong, I get zapped. This is gonna be so exciting. Um, I'm almost done streaming. I need to have permission to stream. All right. Hopefully, she's not gonna get upset. Anyway, so Geesh Gallop, love that term. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Never, I don't know what you're referring to. Uncomfortable says, not one time has an opponent come out of a Mrs. Slave debate feeling enlightened or empowered. I know. It's so bizarre. I cannot understand it. I cannot understand it. I mean, I give so much free information that took me years and years to figure out. I'm just giving it away, and instead of saying, thank you, wow. No, I'm a total retard. You're a retard. Yeah, apparently I'm just a retard. I would have never predicted it. I would have never predicted that this would be the end. All right, so this precisely is why Mr. Slave is a legend. Yeah, it makes it even it makes it a little bit more exciting. It makes it more interesting. It just adds to the paradox. Like like you think that humans, some of them at least would appreciate, but so far I don't think anyone has appreciated what I have to say. No one. So for me, this is an incredible revelation. Um, really unexpected, absolutely phenomenal, fantastic, just like biblical. This is like a biblical story, straight out of the mythology. Wait, what was her name? The prophet, the Greek myth prophet. What was her name? Share this type, Cassandra or Cassandra. Sometimes referred to as Alexandra in Greek mythology, was a Trojan priestess dedicated to the god Apollo and fated by him to utter true prophecies but never to be believed. Exactly. Unbelievable. It's like the Greek mythology is so deep. Unbelievable. Such a deep um, mythology. So true. So Hormax for streaming later. Be sure to come on, Mr. Slave. I every night I try, but when I come on, he doesn't take guests yet, or he already finished the show. So and also I cannot come on because I cannot make noise because it's already very late and I have to go to sleep because I'm a little baby. All right, next one. So Mr. Slave's favorite debate topic is veganism. Yeah, pretty much. Let me put on my shock. Hold on, hold on. I need to put on my shock collar. Shock collar. Shock. Yeah, yeah. But getting shocked until you get shocked, you just have no idea. But I just hope she doesn't increase the level. Right now, she set it on level 1, and it's really painful. If she raises the level, like she could raise it to 100, it would definitely kill me. I don't think I would survive it. So I need to be careful. Anyway, so he really shocked. No, I didn't shock myself. She shocked me. My owner has the app. So she clicks it, she presses the button and shocks me. If I'm too loud or if I need to be punished if I'm not performing as she wishes, if she's upset at me. This is a hilarious guy trying to debate enslaved rebel is I need to put on my collar. Yeah. Well, LOL, this is why I love these streams. This slave is unintentionally hilarious. Totally hilarious. This reminds me, I gotta show you something totally hilarious. This is like the most hilarious thing. C3PO. No, his name is Creepio. Creepio visiting Jabba. This is so funny. But I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Creepio. Maybe without visiting. Let's just take Creepio. Um, what's the name of the channel? Creepio and Far2. Far2. Uh, world record of fart. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. World record. He's putting on talcum. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, I need to hover over it. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Wait a minute. Where's Creepio? What's the name of the channel? I don't know the name of the. Does anybody know the name of the channel where they have Creepio? Um. Wait. All the comments are from 10:04, like from an hour ago. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's 10:12 now. Oh, it's okay. Fine. Um. I forgot the name of the channel. It's a Star Wars. I mean, they make a lot of parody, but it's the best, by far the best Star Wars parody. Instead of Luke, they call him not Luke, but not Skywalker, but ugh, they change all the names. Let's see, Star Wars parody. Um, uh, uh, I would I would never be able to find it. Um, let's and they pretend that the Jedi wars with the Sith is just that the Sith actually are the good guys and the Jedi are all drunk and on drugs. Yeah, I'm never gonna find it. So let's say Star Wars parody with Creepio. They change all the name Creepio. They change all the names. So CPO. Oh, Oral Nauts. This is the channel Oral Nauts. They're unbelievable. I mean, this is just next level parody. Just next level parody. So, so when Creepio and Fartu went to visit Jabba, that's totally hilarious. Totally hilarious. The question is, can I find it? Wait. Okay, you guys are still with me. That's good. No one has abandoned me. I need to show you this. You need to become aware of this. I mean, look at this coronavirus PSA.
One final adjustment and... Ow! Fatu, where are you? I need your help! Fatu? Fatu! Are you smoking in the quarantine zone? How am I supposed to convince any humans that this is a safe place if you insist on tainting the area with your filthy habits? This is a pandemic, Fatu. We have to take this seriously. I am going to go through this with you one more time so you get it. Perhaps you'll remember this time if I present it to you using the rap method. Summon me a beat. Something that sounds educational yet positive. Okay, well, yes, that works too. Let's talk about Corona.
Who wants a beer?
That's not the Corona we have to fear. It's Corona V, the contagious disease. The one with the power to bring us to our knees. I'm gonna hit you with just the facts. Cause the opposite of facts have a negative impact. Your flesh has a new and dangerous foe. So here are pro tips from your friend Creepio. You can never, ever wash your hands enough. You think that you're clean? I'm calling your bluff. Scrub your hands to an uncomfortable degree. Keep it up until they're dry and...
Anyway, this is next level, but let me find the actual video that I'm looking for that they went to visit Jabba. So they actually made like the original 6 episodes. Okay, so Luke is called Dirk Lasermaster. They changed his name, and he just does shows for kids. He's a laser master. He just does laser shows. That's all he's about. Um, Yeah, I think this is the episode, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try it.
Previously on Battlestar.
Let's split up.
I'm your wingman.
Your game is weak.
Behold the singularity engine!
You're freaks now because of that monster you built.
It's time for you to shut up.
What do you mean, singularity survivors?
You're such an asshole!
Well, perhaps you're right. His name's Duke. I prefer Cash. I'm Duke Dirt Farmer. I'm here to hang out with you.
Duke.
There's just no way to spin this.
Sir, Laser Moon is firing back and referring to itself in the first person.
Go, Laser Moon!
I love Christmas.
What the hell was that?
This is incredible. So funny. But I want to see. There is the visit. Let's try this.
Oh, did you hear that, Fortu? This is my chance to live out the childhood I never actually had.
Are you on the guest list?
Of course we're on the guest list. Do you think I would ever come to a place like this of my own volition?
Hey, nobody's forcing you to be here, guy. You have a great day.
Wow. What was his problem? Hey, everyone. Okay, hi. Yes, hello. Greetings. Salutations. Hi, Jabba. Look who decided to show up.
You guys made it. Thanks for coming.
Yes, and a happy birthday to you.
Oh, what'd you guys bring me?
I didn't bring you anything because I have nothing left to give. You can have old Fart McMuffin here, I suppose, if you want him. I certainly have no use for him.
Told you these guys were hilarious.
Okay.
Get these two some pizza and soda.
So, did you get anything good this year?
I got this hookah with live frogs in it. This little bird monkey thing that laughs at all my jokes. Oh, and that life-size chocolate man over there. I'm gonna eat the whole thing, and I'm not gonna share it with anybody.
Jabba, where did you get that?
It came in the mail today for my birthday. When I press this button, it goes in my mouth.
What? No, Jabba, listen to me very carefully.
It's awesome.
Yes, it is awesome, but not for the reason you think.
I'm gonna eat it until I throw up.
It's not chocolate! That is a cocoon waiting to give birth to the future of mankind.
Oh, yeah, is it somebody's birthday?
It's my birthday!
That's right, it's Jabba's birthday!
Anyway, unbelievable. So funny. So funny. So every time I say it's hilarious, I keep thinking of what Jabba said. I told you these guys were totally hilarious. Anyway, wait, did the comments move? I need to find the comments again. This is so difficult to re-find where I was. Mr. Slave favors debate topic is veganism. Yes. Let me put on my shock collar. He really shocked. No, I didn't shock myself. This is hilarious. Totally hilarious. This is why I love these streams. The slave is unintentionally hilarious. Gangstar, it's your turn to create some comedy too, but you like his hairline and crooked nose and all that. Yeah, I'll try to create some comedy when given the chance. Yeah, but the best way to create comedy is like to delve into a serious topic and then like subvert the expectation of the listener, but like not all the time, less than all the time. But the real trick, like I think this is like what's known as British humor. It's like say a statement and at the end subvert the expectation of the statement. Like make a normal statement, but at the end say something like, okay, I need to put on my shock collar. Let me try. Like it's like I didn't make a big point of it, but it's hilarious because I'm having a serious conversation, and by the way, I'm mentioning the most ridiculous thing you can ever imagine nonchalantly, as if it's totally acceptable. So that makes it totally hilarious. All right. So everybody laughed and everybody wants more. Hmm. Wait a minute, man, your interactions with Alex were pure gold. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't there to observe. Ganstar, can you at least create another video about Alex after you made the natty one? People urged him to watch it live during his stream, and everybody cracked up. All this guy is talking about is Newton's third law. Every force has an equal and opposite force. I don't know what he was talking about. I mean, I was just trying to go through, the basic mechanics of a supernova, just in order to show where I deviate from the consensus and what my discovery is. But he wouldn't he wouldn't talk about the mechanics. I was trying to get him to explain the explosion, which is like a scientific consensus. Everybody agrees that a supernova occurs because the core suddenly cools down all at once and the outer layers collapse on the core and then they bounce off the core. This bounce is the supernova explosion. Everybody agrees. I never heard of a different theory. And anyway, he wouldn't even say that. So, yeah, it was a problem. He could have just said Newton's third. He could have said many things, but I don't think he knows how a supernova. He doesn't know the mechanics of a supernova, apparently. Why is Slave slurring his words? Stroke, drugs. Yeah, both. Stroke, many strokes, and a lot of drugs. And I'm still on drugs. I'm always doing drugs. Every drug. I'm doing all the drugs, always. I'm always on all the drugs, and I'm always having a stroke and a heart attack simultaneously. And that's just breakfast. Yeah. So, Man Dandon says, a Leah, a thief. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. Samhain, it is his speaking style, but he also put on a shock collar and zapped himself multiple times. He probably experiencing a mild high. I did not shock myself. I was shocked by my owner. I did shock myself in the beginning just to test to see how painful it is, just to report to her not to go above level 1. Sam Hain, LOL. Holy fuck, that's incredible. No, so what I thought to do is to actually put the shock collar on my pee-pee so that when she shocks me, she's gonna shock my pee-pee. that would be painful. Jesus Christ. Or put it on my yarn balls. That would be painful. Jesus Christ. I mean, oh my God. I would be very loud. Don't worry about Einstein. Just show the shock. Damn, he cooked you. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Dandon. Sam Hain says the value of a prediction is determined by how unique it is and how falsifiable it is. Everyone dies and always has, therefore that prediction has no value. The bending of light is less common. Yeah, good point, Sam Hain. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, Einstein came up with his prediction out of the blue. I mean, no one ever thought of this prediction that a star behind the sun during the eclipse is going to become visible next to the sun when we know it's behind the sun. We know the location of the star. We know it's behind the sun. But as the total eclipse came in, the star showed up next to the sun, visible. And they took a photo of it. And they say that's how he became famous. That day, he became the most famous scientist in the world. I mean, this was unbelievable. Now, the implication of the bending of light is unbelievable. This is, I mean, from that, you can understand why the space inside the black hole must be infinite, because a black hole stretches space faster than light. So if space is stretching faster than light, then for all intents and purposes, it's infinite, right? I cannot travel to the end of anything if the space in which I live is expanding, is stretching faster than light. Everything becomes infinitely far because I cannot travel at the speed of light, and space is stretching faster than light. Uh, Space is actually stretching much, much, much faster than light, many times faster than light, right? I mean, at the event horizon, space is stretching at the speed of light. But as you go deeper into the black hole, space is stretching even faster. So that makes space infinite. So the space inside a black hole is infinite. This is why spaghettification cannot happen. As you fall into a black hole, the gradient of the gravity must be zero. Because if space is infinite, so how could you have a gradient? What they call the singularity, which we showed doesn't exist, it doesn't matter. But the actual source of gravity is infinitely far away from you because space is stretching faster than light. So the gravity sink is infinitely far away from you. If it's infinitely far away from you, how could you have a gravity gradient? So there's nothing to spaghettify you. There's nothing to stretch you apart. There's nothing to rip you apart. So you don't have spaghettification. So we're also debunking spaghettification. So we need to add this. Let me add it to my website. Wait, let me see. Is anybody still? Yeah, some people are still with us. Let me make a point out of this. So in my debate topics, in the point about a black hole, so debunking quantum gravity, so debunking the need for quantum gravity theory, debunking the black hole singularity, this is founded on an analysis of how black holes form, that is, in a supernova explosion, half blah blah blah. All right, general relativity never has to deal with quantum effects. So what we're saying is that we also are debunking spaghettification. I guess we can make a separate point. It doesn't matter. Black hole spaghettification can never happen as the, I guess you don't say curvature, you just say, I mean, you don't say gravity, you say curvature, as the curvature of space-time inside a black hole must be zero. The reason is, why is the curvature, why it must be zero, is because the, okay, the gravity sink must be infinitely far away from the, I guess they call it the faller, the guy falling into the black hole, as space-time must be stretching faster than light inside the, it's inside the event horizon. Inside the event horizon. So that's that. So wait, didn't we have a bunch of like error mistake? Oh, the word infinite here. Infinite. Nothing else? Didn't, I guess everything is okay. All right, we can publish this. All right, publish. All right. So, but good point, Sam Hain. Right. He kept saying, wait, I mean, Einstein's prediction was completely out of the blue. I mean, it's incredible. I don't understand why you would underplay it. He said Einstein stole ideas from other people. Yeah, I never heard of this theory. Never heard of it. I like Einstein. I mean, he was a communist, like many intelligent people that simply don't study economics. So they become communists because they don't study economics. All right, fine. But he was a good scientist, in my opinion. I mean, I know the very little that I know. I mean, I love general relativity and special relativity. I mean, these are beautiful theories, so incredible with evidence. I mean, we know general relativity is true. And we know special relativity explains the Michelson-Morley experiment very well. And general relativity gave the prediction and gives the predictions that space-time curves under stress, which is amazing. I mean, you would never guess that space can stretch. The space, it's not even stretch, it's flow. Space is a fountain. Space is a river. It's unbelievable. I mean, the general relativity is incredible. Don't you pay your owner? I cannot disclose any information that has to do with that. I'm sorry. Who is the woman in the top right of the stream? I don't know anyone. I know she is incredible. My owner has a similar body. My owner's body is very similar to that. Let me show you what you mean. So I think it's my debate topics, no? Which one? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. That's basically the body shape of my owner, pretty much. Just perfection. Just wide hips, thin waist, thick thighs, absolutely flat tummy. Yeah, just perfection. Absolute perfection. That's what she looks like. Yeah, she's incredible. So that's the woman at the top right. Yeah. I don't know who she is. All the pictures are taken from Pexels. So if you just go to Google and you say royalty free pictures. So that's sponsored. I never go to sponsored. Pexels. So I went to Pexels and you just write bikini and that's it. These are the girls. But let me see if I can find that one. Let me see. I mean, these are bad pictures. Am I finished? Wait a minute. I need to answer. I changed the password as she asked me. Almost. I gotta finish. I really have to finish. Otherwise, I'm gonna get zapped. I hope she doesn't zap me now. Anyway, let me see if I can find her. Let's see if we can find her. Anyway, these are not good pictures, but they're royalty free, so that's the advantage. As you can tell, this is where I took all my pictures from, basically. Maybe some of them from another site. This girl is incredible. What's important to me is the tummy. The tummy has to be perfectly flat. Any bulge in the tummy for me is a complete detraction. I cannot allow for a bulging tummy. Tummy has to be flat as a washboard. Very difficult to find. Very. Some of the chicks are pregnant, which is also my fetish. I love pregnant chicks. Pregnant chicks are incredibly sexy. I'm never gonna find her. No. Where is she? Where is she? I give up. I give up. I can't find. Anyway, she's here somewhere. But I cannot find her. Sorry. Absolutely sorry. Maybe we missed her. Anyway, I give up. That's it. Oh, we lost everyone. Everyone died. Yeah, it's too painful to go through these pictures. Anyway, what faulty logic? Roger Federer enjoys tennis and could get paid. They get paid because they can. I don't know what you mean. And slave, how is the old lady that you're a slave to? Heavenly, absolutely heavenly. Mrs. Slave was around during the 1930s. That's how he knows there was no depression. Exactly. Alex went full retard. Javier, you should get Instagram. I text funny stuff on there. Hey, Playboy Chris. Nah, I don't do Instagram. I can't wait to change my YouTube name in 4 more days. Mr. Slave is like a rapper. He's got ice on his neck, but instead of ice, he's got a shock collar. Yeah. Fat Boy Chris, status statistic, new name. On Bumble right now. Okay, I'm done. Hopefully, I get the bitches I gave likes to. Congratulations, Slave. Thank you. Bitches be out my league or ugly or too good looking. I'm just looking for a nice, normal girl. Yeah, I mean, just keep looking. I'm sure you'll find. Yeah, just keep looking. Don't give up. She has to be not rich, not a hood rat. Just be open-minded. Just, allow anyone. You shouldn't care. I wouldn't judge. At the end of the day, you could find a rich girl who's nice or a hood rat who's nice. You never know. I like fat girls, but they can't be ugly. Yeah, right. I love fat girls who have flat tummies and thick thighs. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that time of the day when we must kill ourselves as usual. So, thank you very much for joining me for this wonderful trip down the debate lane. I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Unless I have to do something, but hopefully I'll see you. Maybe I'll reschedule if I have scheduling conflicts. Anyway, have a great night and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.